Did you know that the type of rice you eat could quietly be pushing your blood sugar higher every single day? A lot of folks think rice is just rice. White, fluffy, easy to make. But what if I told you that certain types of rice act more like sugar bombs inside your body than actual food? That's not an exaggeration. If you've been struggling to keep your levels in check, your favorite rice might be the hidden reason. So let me ask, when was the last time you paid attention to the label on your rice bag? Most people grew up with white rice on the table. It was cheap, filling, and always went well with everything. But here's the deal. White rice has been stripped of its fiber and nutrients. What you're left with is basically a fast-acting carbohydrate. According to Harvard Medical School, white rice has a high glycemic index of around 73, meaning it causes a rapid spike in blood sugar. And when blood sugar jumps too fast, your insulin works overtime, which over time leads to dangerous swings. If you've been following this channel for a while, you already know we like to dig deep into the truth behind everyday foods. And if this is your first time here, welcome. You might want to tap that subscribe button and give this video a like so you don't miss out on these essential tips. I always keep it real with you, and sometimes a simple change like switching your rice can transform your entire health routine, especially when your energy, sleep, and digestion are on the line. Let's get to the good part. What are the better options? One rice that stands out is black rice. You may have heard it called forbidden rice in ancient China. It's packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, the same compounds that give blueberries their dark color. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that black rice can significantly reduce inflammation and help regulate blood sugar levels after meals. That's a huge win for anyone trying to stay steady. Then there's basmati rice, particularly the brown or parboiled version. Unlike regular white rice, brown basmati digests slowly, thanks to its higher fiber content. It has a lower glycemic index, around 50 to 58, which helps avoid sugar spikes. Think about that. The same comfort food you love can actually work for your health, not against it. It's all about the type, and how you cook it makes a difference too. Steaming with minimal oil or salt is your best bet. Let's pause for a second. Are you surprised by this? Drop the word rice swap in the comments if this opened your eyes. I read every comment and love hearing what changes you're trying at home. Sharing your experience might help someone else who's going through the same struggle. Plus, it makes this community stronger when we support each other with real lived advice, not just theories. One more you need to know about is wild rice. Fun fact, it's not technically rice, but a grass seed. Still, it counts where it matters. High in protein, loaded with fiber, and it won't hit your blood sugar like a truck. Research from the University of Manitoba showed that wild rice consumption helped improve insulin sensitivity in people with metabolic issues. It also adds a nice nutty flavor to meals, breaking the monotony of plain sides. Now, before you think this is all about swapping one rice for another, hold on. The story isn't just about blood sugar. These better rice options can help with your digestion, energy, and even mood, because blood sugar swings affect more than just your numbers. They affect your day, your comfort, and your peace of mind. So if you're ready to feel better with every meal, this is one small shift worth making. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes, specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. Have you ever heard of red rice? It's not as common in American kitchens, but in places like Sri Lanka and parts of India, it's a staple, and for good reason. Red rice gets its color from powerful antioxidants like anthocyanins, which also help fight inflammation and oxidative stress. What does that mean for you? It means this rice does more than just fill your belly. It can actually work for your body instead of against it. And unlike white rice, it digests slowly, keeping your blood sugar stable longer after meals. One reason red rice is so powerful is its fiber. Fiber slows down how fast sugar gets absorbed into your bloodstream. The CDC recommends high-fiber foods for people managing diabetes, and red rice checks that box. Plus, it's rich in magnesium, a mineral that helps your body use insulin more efficiently. Think about how much easier your body could function if just one ingredient in your meal helped everything else work better. That's the magic of choosing the right rice. Another strong option is brown rice. But here's the catch. Not all brown rice is created equal. You want long-grain varieties like brown jasmine or brown basmati. They tend to have lower glycemic responses compared to short-grain types. Why does that matter? Because the longer your rice takes to digest, the less stress it puts on your pancreas. That's not something you can feel immediately, but over time, it makes a major difference in your energy and health. Have you ever noticed how tired or foggy you feel after eating a big plate of white rice or pasta? That's no coincidence. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes, it takes your mental clarity with it. But when you eat complex carbs like brown or red rice, your energy stretches out more smoothly. It's the difference between a roller coaster and a peaceful ride. And let's be honest, don't we all prefer a calm day over chaos? I want to know what you think. Which rice do you use at home? Just drop it in the comments. Whether it's jasmine, basmati, or something you've never heard of before, I'd love to hear about it. And if you're thinking of trying one of the healthier options we've talked about today, comment, "I'm making the switch." It might feel like a small change, but you never know who your message could inspire today. Let's talk about portions, because even healthy rice can be too much of a good thing. The American Diabetes Association recommends around 1–2 cups of cooked rice per meal for most people. That's about the size of a light bulb in your palm, not a full plate. Pair it with protein, vegetables, and healthy fats, and you'll feel fuller longer without that sleepy crash. It's all about balance, not deprivation. What about cooking methods? Boiling is great, but rinsing your rice before cooking can also help remove some surface starch that spikes sugar faster. And avoid adding butter, oils, or heavy sauces. Those just weigh down the meal. Try using herbs like garlic, thyme, or turmeric for flavor instead. These add taste and even bring extra health benefits. Turmeric, for example, is well known for its anti-inflammatory properties. Some people worry that healthier rice might not taste as good, but here's a little trick. Toast the grains for a few minutes in a dry pan before boiling. It gives the rice a warm, nutty flavor without adding anything artificial. Many people say that once they made the switch to whole grains and started using these little techniques, they never missed the old stuff. Taste plus health? That's a win-win in my book. Let's talk about one rice that often gets overlooked but is making waves in nutrition research: parboiled rice. It may look like white rice at first glance, but the way it's processed makes a world of difference. Before being milled, parboiled rice is soaked and steamed, which helps push some of the nutrients from the husk into the grain itself. The result? A rice that has more fiber, more vitamins, and most importantly, a lower glycemic index than regular white rice. Studies from the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition found that parboiled rice has a glycemic index between 38 and 64, depending on how it's cooked. That's a big drop from the 70+ you get with white rice. This means your blood sugar won't spike as fast, giving your body a smoother, more controlled release of energy. For anyone dealing with insulin sensitivity or post-meal fatigue, this kind of rice can feel like a game changer. One of the biggest benefits people notice when switching to lower GI rice is improved digestion. Because these grains take longer to break down, they feed good gut bacteria and help reduce bloating or discomfort after meals. That's something no blood test can measure, but you feel it every day. Less heaviness, more ease, and even better sleep at night when your blood sugar stays balanced until morning. Now here's something that might surprise you. Even cauliflower rice is being praised by doctors. It's not rice at all. It's finely chopped cauliflower, but it's being used as a smart replacement for people who want to cut carbs even further. A 2021 study from the British Journal of Nutrition showed that swapping refined grains for vegetables like cauliflower can significantly improve blood glucose responses. Plus, it's quick to make and surprisingly filling. Of course, we're not saying you have to give up real rice forever. It's about finding what works best for your body. Maybe you use wild rice in soups, red rice for bowls, and parboiled rice for everyday meals. You don't have to eat boring food just to be healthy. With the right choices, you can enjoy variety, flavor, and better blood sugar control all on the same plate. If you've made it this far, you clearly care about your health, and I'm proud of you. Not everyone takes the time to learn, to question, and to improve. So here's your challenge. Comment blood sugar victory below if you're ready to take full control of your meals. Let's cheer each other on. When you speak up, you might just be the encouragement someone else needed today. And don't forget, Your journey doesn't end here. There's another video on the screen right now with smart food swaps that doctors rarely talk about, but can totally change how you feel day to day. It's one of the most eye-opening things I've shared, and I don't want you to miss it. Go ahead and click on it. Your next step toward better health could be just one bite away. See you there.